So this will be week 1 of Fine Arts. This week we're going to focus on the 5 elements of shape, and we're going to start out by explaining to the class that this environment is a safe, stress-free place. None of us is perfect in our drawing abilities, and we are all trying to form the habit of paying attention. So this is not so much about drawing as it is about learning to see better and to pay attention to objects. So make sure you stress that at the beginning. Also, go ahead and let them know that in order to pay attention well, we need to not be focusing on other things such as other sounds or movement. So we're going to try our best to not talk during this time. Mamas, we're not going to talk during this time, and I'm going to try my best to only talk when it's necessary. And make sure you go ahead and pull your moms up to the table, have a seat for them, have a piece of paper for them, have a pencil for them during this time. They are to be present with their child during drawing. So go ahead and get them up there. Let them know that our eyes need to train our mind how to look so that the mind can tell the hand what to do. So the eyes tell the mind, so the mind can tell the hand what to do. And drawing requires us to deny reality and to focus just on what we see. For instance, I'm wearing a bracelet, which we know is a circle. However, I don't see a circle right now. I just see a curved line. So I have to put aside that idea of a circle and just see this curved line and draw just what I see so that I'm paying attention to just this here. So go ahead and give some examples of that. With the older children, you can now enter into the 5 basic elements of shape by asking them what they are and comparing, say, a dot with a circle, comparing an angle line with a straight line and a curved line. How are they similar? How are they different? How would you define them? With the younger kids, go ahead and draw each element and you define it for them in simple terms. This is a dot. It's a circle that is completely filled in. This is a circle. It doesn't have anything in the middle. This is a straight line. This is a curved line. Go ahead and do that with them. And then there's a game on page 64 you can play. There's just, with the younger ones, it's real simple. Let's go around the room. Everybody get up. We're going to go find a dot. Go put your finger on a dot. With the older ones, you can get a little more creative. I'm seeing something in here that is round and completely filled in, and it's the color blue, and have them go and find that. There's also another game where you describe the elements to them and they have to guess what the item is. For instance, this is a glass tube that's about 4 inches tall, which is sealed closed at one end with a thick glass dot, and that would be a drinking glass. So there are some examples you can do on page 64 of drawing with children. Then we're going to move into having the kids with their mom beside them watch the tutor as she models how to draw each of the elements. So she might say, I'm going to draw a dot on the board. And go ahead and show them how to draw a circle. And then show them how to take their marker or their pencil or whatever it is they're using, and go ahead and show them that they can take their time and go around the edges of the dot and then be quick and fill in the center. And that will save some time later when we're filling stuff in. So go ahead and show them that on the board. You're going to go around the edges. You're going to take your time. You're going to go carefully around them. And then once the edges are done, you can fill in the center real quick. And that'll just save some time in the end. And once you've modeled that for them, then have them just do a dot. And then model for them how to draw a circle. My circle may be more perfect, or it may be my circle looks like that. Show them a few examples, then have them draw one. Show them an example of an angle line, have them draw that. A straight line, have them draw that. A curved line, have them draw that. And then tell them to flip their paper over. And for 10 seconds, they're just going to draw dots. And for 10 seconds, they're just going to draw angle lines. And you're just going to move it like that. Okay, it's now time to draw angle lines anywhere they want on their paper. For 10 seconds, draw curved lines. For 10 seconds, draw straight lines. For 10 seconds, draw circles. And that'll just be a way for them to quickly do that randomly and quickly. Then next with the older kids, we're going to have papers like this and they're just going to do one at a time, and it's going to be a slow thing that they're going to do where they try to replicate this in both of these squares. And you're gonna walk them through that together as a class. All right, everyone notice this dot? I just want you to draw that exact same dot in this square here. And then give them a second to do that. Okay, now we're gonna just draw this angled line here. Can you do that? And give them a second to do that. After you've walked them through this square, quietly have them do this one on their own. And then do the same for here. Model for this, quietly have them do this one. Model for this, quietly have them do this one. The younger kids will have a similar page, but their squares are going to be filled in, but they'll probably have 2 pictures that are not like this one and 1 picture that is, and they're supposed to find the one that's exactly the same so that they can take, they can learn how to identify that and pay attention to that. And then if there's time left over, have them draw a real basic picture. In drawing with children, there's a picture of a bird that the older kids might could do. And again, you would model each step. They are not to be drawing while you're drawing. So pencils down, hands in laps. I'm gonna draw a dot, and you draw the dot. Now, they get to draw the dot. Okay, pencils down. I'm gonna draw a circle around my dot. Now you draw a circle around your dot, and then, okay, pencils down. Now I'm gonna draw an angled line going out like this. Okay, and then again, they'd pick their pencils up. Now I'm gonna draw a straight line going like that, and then they would draw it. And then you would just go from there. Let them draw. And we're starting the head of our bird. And so the younger kids, you might want to have them do something even simpler. There's an example of a fish in the Foundations Guide. That would be real simple for them to do. The whole idea is giving them time to focus on the habit of attention, paying attention to what they're doing. It's not about producing a beautiful work of art yet. That's week 1.